This is more than just some funny guys. Why more than just some funny guys? Cause that's what the fuck we is, man. Yeah, man, we gonna give y'all some real shit. Gonna give y'all some funny shit. We don't really care about that goofy shit. But you gonna get that too. So as a collective, we just gonna sit down and show y'all how serious we can get.
So I need you to grab a drink. Come on, pull up to the couch. It's time.
So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Yada da mean.
It's your girl Scarlett, and y'all are now listening to More Than Just Some Funny Guys.
Yeah, we back with another episode of More Than Just Some Funny Guys. And, you know, it's a new year. Everybody had their New Year's resolutions. And then, you know, sometimes you just, you know, things happen. So I want to introduce you guys to the new co-host, my boy Chadwick.
What's up, y'all? It's Chadwick. You might have heard me before on the former Chillin' with Chad podcast. You can go back and check those episodes out. But getting to do a show with another comedian and for having us to bounce ideas and stuff off each other is going to be a good new venture for me. So I'm all for it. So I hope y'all keep listening, keep checking us out.
That's going to be all right, man. And if y'all haven't heard Chad, y'all should go back and listen. Chad got some great content over there. It's going to be on any podcast platforms. But for now, he's going to be on this platform.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to try to be out. Not more say him, me, guys. I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent for y'all this season. You know, I usually give y'all a couple episodes, and then I vanish for the year. So I'm going to try to give y'all a little bit more than what I've been giving y'all. But without further ado, how you been, Chad?
Oh, man, I'm...
You just busting it crazy.
Man, life has a way of giving you stuff and then taking it away. And, all right, I'm gonna give you a little bit, but let me reel it back in and take a little bit more. So it's gonna work itself out. That's how I feel, but I'm just trying to maneuver through it right now.
That's all you can do, man. That's all you can hope for. It's pretty much the same. You know, as you grow, you're going to hit them bumps in the road.
Yeah.
But it's what you do with them bumps. You going to go over them or you just going to stop?
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's definitely true.
As long as we getting over them bumps, man, we going to get where we want to be. Shit, don't nobody want to get nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's too easy. I mean, you know, them apples at the grocery store look good. Mm-hmm. I think they'd be better if you picked them up from the tree yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I did that for sure.
But you mentioned that you do, well, I know you do comedy.
Yeah.
I don't know how many other people know you do comedy. Like, what's your approach to comedy?
I always was one of those storytelling based comedians. Like, I don't necessarily have like jokes to fall back on. I kind of like to put myself back in these scenarios or something that happened previously, and then try to make that as my joke, and not necessarily like have like a joke punchline, something like that. I just try to tell the stories, and a lot of times I feel like the stories like get crazy or have some type of funny aspect to them, so I like to tell them on stage.
That's all right. I like that. That's my approach different.
Yeah.
My approach real different. We'll get into that later.
Yeah. But that's one thing I do like about your style is because you unapologetic about it. You'll say whatever it is and just go from there. Like I kind of sometimes I try to toe that line, but one day I would like to aspire to be like, all right, let me just get out here and say this shit however it is and go from there.
Listen to me. When it's really. I give you why I am the way I am. The real reason, like for y'all listeners that don't know, I have prosthetic eyeball. And I was growing up, that was the first joke somebody threw at me.
Yeah.
So that was me. So as long as people threw them jokes out there, I realized, if you can high side on it, and I got to sit here and take it, then I can high side on whatever I want to talk about.
Yeah.
And if you was unapologetic, don't apologize to me once you give me that eyeball joke, because you meant that.
Yeah, it came from something.
It came from that. Like you didn't just drop this on me. Like this been sitting in your heart for a minute.
Yeah.
Like you actually sat at home and said, the light bulb went off, and you said, the next time I see him and he say something, I'm gonna do his ass like this. Everybody gonna laugh. You thought about it. It was premeditated.
Yeah.
So as long as it was premeditated, when I get up there on that stage, it's premeditated for me. Like I've already thought about this. So if I've already put this shit together in my head, if you in the crowd and what I say just happened to offend you,
Yeah.
you better take that shit with a grain of salt.
And I seen it. I seen it live action.
Like I don't mean no harm.
Yeah.
I mean, but like in church, I had a preacher that used to always say, church is always good. Like when you have good service, they crack jokes. And then my preacher was my uncle, my great uncle, and he used to always say, what's the part of living if you can't have good, wholesome fun at the end of the day?
Yeah.
So if it slip out and you want to do it, like if you gonna say something, if you at a show and I do it and you don't like it, heckle me there.
Yeah.
So I can heckle you back. Because that's just, I'm not gonna be unapologetic about it. Trust me, I came prepared. Like I came prepared for your response. You dig what I'm saying? I came prepared for your response. So just like I shot this joke out there, if you in the front and you say, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I came prepared for that. Like that was the purpose of me spitting the joke out. It had nothing to do about the joke. It was for this person.
Yeah.
Because that got me one. So I can go up here and go back and forth all day long with you and piss you off, because that's the plan. As long as I piss you off and they laughing.
Yeah.
I'm doing a damn good job. Crowd interaction, people. You dig? Like, I don't know. So with that, like when you think about that, do you, like the way I am, do you think there's a line between a joke and going too far?
Sometimes I want to say yes, but at the same time, like I've watched enough comedy to know that the best comedians can make anything sound funny. Like whether use prime example like Bernie Mac, how he talked about his nephew and the milk and cookies. Like these days, like people would
gonna shut your ass down.
People would feel a way about it, but
no more shows for you.
But he brought it, and it was so funny that you just had to laugh at it. Like I'm pretty sure he didn't mean no harm by saying it, but that's just how it was. Yeah, and it's funny, and people still quote it to this day. Like you can see, like any of his best jokes, that's probably gonna be one of the main ones that come up because it was funny, and he brought it in a way that, it might have hit a little hard, but he made it funny enough to where you don't even think about it no more.
Understandable. And see, I think it's only offensive when it's not funny. Like if you trying to get this joke over the first time and it don't work, and it don't work the second time, there shouldn't be a third one. You should move on. Yeah. Then it's offensive because ain't nobody laughing. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, also, I want to say, like, if you like trying to just say it to like for the shock value, and like you said, that it's not necessarily like, oh, it's something funny. Yeah. But you're just saying it because you think it's gonna get a response or a reaction. I don't like that too much either.
But I also think, sorry y'all, I will tell y'all I got a bedtime, but I don't. That was just, I don't know. But damn, it went. What would you just say?
Oh, about somebody that like tries
for shock value.
Yeah, for shock value.
Yeah, I think I think a lot of it has to do with the sensitivity of not sensitivity, that sounds bad, the climate. I'm going to say the climate of the world. So we live in like the time that we live in. Back then, you got to think Bernie Mac then was doing it. It was that shit like being gay was being gay was pretty much frowned upon.
Yeah.
Saying what you wanted to say, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Like if I called you a retard or a punk or whatever, like whatever it is that whatever term came out, it was just that's what it was. You saw it for face value. In today's society, you have the community, the letter community, which I don't know the letters. And then you have like the Me Too movement, and then you have the mental health conditions, and you have that movement. So when you say words, the words that we used to like there was a time where you could say mental retarded.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying? And it not be a problem. And now all of a sudden it's, no, he's not mentally retarded. He's mentally challenged, or he has mental health. Like we have to say certain things. But you don't, simple.
Yeah.
If you don't want to hear the brand of comedy that you know you want to hear, when you see that person's name on the banner, don't research him. Look at it. If you know this motherfucker, I'm telling you now, I'm the motherfucker that's going to say something that you do not want me to talk about.
Yeah.
Don't come. Shit.
Yeah.
Don't come. Don't do me that. Or do come. I prefer you to come.
Yeah. Yeah. Please come.
Please come.
Yeah. Don't not come.
Because I want you to go tell your friends this ignorant mother, piece of shit, you know, whatever you want to go say. And I want you to tell them that he got up there and said this and that. Because you know what they going to do? They going to come to the next one. And then the next one. And then all of a sudden, this little household, this little name that don't nobody know, it's out there.
Yeah.
Like, I will get offensive. Boy, I will cross the line. I talk about my dead mama if I got to. If that if I have to go there.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah.
Like, God, like, I'm not going to just talk crazy about my mama. But if it's a joke that I got, I'm going to talk about my mama.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I mean,
I've thought about that myself, like, because I know I got jokes that got people in it that have passed on, but I won't say it about them in an offensive way. I'm just trying to tell, like, this is what happened in that story. That person just happens to not be here no more.
Yeah, but it ain't a bad, like, I think of it as, and I think that's a lot of my inconsistencies with the comedy is, like, I want to do it, but then I really don't have time for the sensitive.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm on that stage, I'm a character. I'm a vessel. I'm a vessel. Like, I feel like God gave me a gift to use. Like, he's using me as a vessel. So if you don't like me when I say that, you don't like him, because that's who's giving me. Like, I didn't pray to you and say, hey, people in the crowd, use me as a vessel.
Yeah.
No. I said, God, now if don't misquote me now, but if it ain't him using me as a vessel, then it's the other man that be mad at him too, shit. Because I tell your ass right now, I just said use me as a vessel. Now, whichever one of them come out, if you want, whichever one you want to say, and hey, that's who did this, shit, that's who I'm gonna be. You feel me?
Yeah.
But man, listen, I talk about everybody.
Yeah.
But I've also been high-sided on by everybody.
Oh, yeah. Same.
Like,
my whole life.
Yeah. Because I look at it like everybody wants to be treated equal. Like, I don't think there's no kid out here that's has Down syndrome that wants you to treat him like he got that. Hell, if you get on the internet now on TikTok, it's like 3 or 4 little, Ricky Smiley take a little nigga with him with Down syndrome everywhere he go, little Chris.
Oh, yeah, little
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You laugh at that because it's funny, but is it funny? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I got up there and talked about Chris' little ass, because Ricky Smiley do it, and y'all pay me hundreds and thousands of dollars to go see this church going man talk about Chris' little freaky ass. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, so why would it be any different?
Yeah, I mean, it's a gimmick.
Yeah.
Like Chris sell tickets. Or you're not going to see Ricky Smiley. Hell, you probably seen him 100 times. You're going to see him pull Chris' little ass out there and hear Chris get up there and talk freaky about some shit. Y'all want to see him take that little swole ass tongue, stick it out his mouth, and show y'all what he gonna do. Oh, man. But that's it.
Yeah.
Like, is it offensive then? It ain't offensive when he do it.
Yeah.
So hell no. But I brand myself after, like, you mentioned Bernie Mac. Like, that's who I watched. Like, it's Bernie Mac for me, and then it's everybody else. Yeah. Like, that's my goal.
I feel.
You feel me? That's my goal. It's gonna be my goal. Well,
and it's like other comedians too that I like. That they definitely gonna cross that line.
Yeah, cross it.
But at the same time, they make it funny enough to where you laughing so hard about it that you don't even think about. Damn, that was some fucked up shit.
You think about it later.
Yeah.
Like clickbait.
Like Corey Holcomb. He like I like
that
Corey
nigga
Holcomb.
gonna cross.
And he said he done
line.
said some crazy ass shit that
like he said some shit that should get him banned.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
Absolutely.
it's funny.
It is.
Like it's like stomach hurting funny.
Yeah.
Like the milk the baby with the milk bottle. That shit was. But that was in the 2000s where you can say shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Like what? You freaky ass old man. Like you freaky too. Like, I ain't never spilled no milk on my baby and said, girl, you just like your mama. Like, you get what, like, when you think about it, bro, it's like, what's going to make you laugh? Like, we're adults. Like, we're adults. So.
And just like you said, if you don't like a certain type of comedy, you should find what you do like.
And stick to it.
Don't just keep, if you don't like what this person's saying, don't just keep, I don't like what he's saying. I don't like it. But you still watching it anyway. So you complaining about it for no reason. And
you going to sit through it and watch the whole thing just so you can complain about it. Like, you know if you don't like Dave Chappelle. You know Dave Chappelle is going to get on stage and talk about gay people for 95% of his show.
Yeah, the majority of his jokes.
You get what I'm saying? About gay people. And then you didn't went to this show like he was supposed to change his thought process because you can't. No, he knew. Because deep down, he's saying what you want to say.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And I'm pretty sure a lot of people would agree with his takes, but they don't know how to phrase it in the way they want to say it. Because I feel like people have it's just very easy for people to agree. They might not want to say they agree to certain things, but it's somewhere along the line you'll agree with something that somebody has to say about it.
Yeah. Like, I'm controversial.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know me, like, if we cool, but if you talk to me on the daily, I am the one that's going, like, if we on the phone, I am the guy on the phone that if it's a group of us having a 3-way call, if it's 5 of us, if 4 of y'all agree with something, I'm going to be the nigga that disagree. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's me. I'm going to be that 5th guy that's like, nah. I stand on this. But it's my opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm only, like, and once I see, so if it's 4 of us on the phone and I say it, if 2 of y'all say, that nigga funny. If 1 of y'all say, that ain't right, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to stand on it now. Now I'm going to really do it. Because I know I got you. Because guess what happened? Even the 2 niggas on the phone laughing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm, and that's comedy.
Yeah.
That's comedy. So if I'm on stage and I say something you don't like and you say something to me, I'm just going to communicate with you for the rest of the show. Everything I say is gonna revert to what you don't like.
Yeah.
Because now, if it's 30 people in here, you the one that's saying something, 29 laughing at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the only person that's gonna go home and say, I didn't have a good time at this show is you, because 29 other people gonna say, that shit was funny as hell when he was messing with old girl. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just heard a quote the other day from Marlon Wayans saying that it's 100 people in the crowd, and if 99 of them laughing and one of them not laughing, then you got everybody in your hand. Just let that one person walk out. Everybody else still gonna be laughing at what you're saying.
Pick on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you call it bullying, I call it showmanship. That's me though. Like if you get mad at what, because it's borderline crazy, because it's like we can't have an opinion no more. Like everybody is supposed to be programmed to think the same way, to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that. But they want us all to fall under the same category. No, you can't talk about gay people. No, you can't talk about mental health people. Well, what the fuck are we going to talk about?
Yeah. Everybody can't always get along. Everybody's not going to have the same opinion on everything.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why would I write something to perform it to an audience and cater to it? Like, if a person came out and did a comedy show and said everything that I wanted him to say, it ain't funny no more. It's a speech.
Yeah.
It's a speech. Comedy is supposed to be controversial. That's the only part of the entertainment industry, probably outside of music, that's supposed to be controversial.
Yeah.
That I see.
And I feel like for most of us, like, comedy is like our own form of therapy. Like,
yeah,
we can say what we want to, what we always want to say, even if we couldn't get it all the way out. You can say whatever you want to say and just get it off your chest at that point. Yeah, that's how I approach it. Like, it's something that has been sitting with me, and I couldn't find no other way to say it. So I say it on stage.
Just vent. Just let it go. Man, listen. Me personally, if it's a line, I'm crossing it. Yeah. Both. Because why would we straddle it for?
That's true.
That's true. Like, you can't be a good comedian and not be offensive.
Yeah, somebody's going to be offended by something you say. And no matter how big or how small it is, somebody's going to feel the type of way about something you say.
Yeah, but it's just like everything else in life. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't be a great drug dealer and still want to go to work all day long. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you're going to have to cross that line.
Yeah.
You can't play professional sports and then sit in the house all day, eat potato chips, play video games, and not go work on your craft. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Police officers can't shoot. Well, that's probably.
Well, yeah.
That's probably a bad analogy, but they can't shoot if they don't go to the gun range and practice on shooting bullets. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or, same thing with the fucking taser. If they ain't never been in a situation where they pull their taser and they panic, they pull the wrong gun and pop a nigga, then we got a whole nother situation.
Yeah.
But I've never been in that situation. So I pulled the first thing I felt. Bro died. I'm sorry. Thought I was tasing him. But it's like, that's just what it is. Like, you can't, truck drivers don't learn the streets by not driving them, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta drive them. You gotta try to memorize something. Like, we used to live in a world where that was the way you had to go around. Like, we got smartphones. Yeah. Our grandpas had maps.
Yeah.
Nigga, I couldn't read a map to save my life.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then even that, some of them could just, off memory, okay, I know where I'm going now.
Yeah.
Let me drive right here, then I know I'm going to make this turn right here. And just do it out, just straight off, just driving it so much, they can do it just straight off memory without even having to use the map.
So that's what make the world so crazy. It's like, we spoil.
Mm-hmm.
So with us being spoiled, you want me to keep spoiling you?
Yeah.
No, that's not how it works. You don't get good at anything without doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if your brand of comedy is being offensive, be offensive. Jump in the water.
Just go out, Go
all
out
out.
with it.
Make them say that's fucked up. I don't want to come see a show no more. But guess what? They gonna come back. Because that's what you are. You are who you are. That's your brand. If you don't push your brand, if you fold every time somebody say something, then you just fold. Like, you got different styles of comedy. Some people do 100% crowd interaction. That's like the new wave now.
Yeah.
That's the new wave for comedy. It's crowd interaction. That shit is trash. What happened when you go to a show and you a comedian and you do crowd interaction on a comedian?
And the crowd, or what if you happen to go, the crowd just ain't fucking with it?
You get what I'm saying? So
you ain't gonna be able to force them to interact with you. You're gonna have to figure out something else.
But I blame the high ups, like, because you got to think Mike Epps is damn near controversial. Cat Williams is damn near controversial.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart was more family oriented. Like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. We don't want to see that shit. Like, some people want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to sit up here and see you. I don't want to see all that shit. Bro. Like, say nigga 100 times for me.
Yeah.
I want Def Comedy Jam.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. I want raw shit, because I didn't grow up like that. I grew up in a cussing household.
Yeah.
I grew up in a cussing household. Like, sometimes you just saying bitch ass motherfucker is funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Say it. Like, I might say it again. Can you say that bitch ass motherfucker one more time? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, God damn, did you see how he said bitch ass motherfucker? Like, that's me, bro. I don't. No. Yeah, no. I don't know. I think it, but I mean, I don't know. So do you believe that there's a line between a good comic, a good comic and an offensive comic?
No, because a lot of the good comics are super offensive. So, I feel like where the line gets drawn is like, is your comedy good enough to make people forget about being offensive? Like, are you just up here saying stuff to get a reaction, or can you make it funny enough so people can consume what you're saying, but at the same time, like, oh yeah, okay, that's fucked up, but it's still funny as hell. Like, a lot of comedians ain't like that. They'll get up there to try to say something for shock value, but they're not bringing the funny along with it. So you kind of just sit there like, I don't really know how I feel about that.
Understandable.
Yeah.
That's understandable. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question, though. I think that was a good topic, Chad.
Yeah.
That was a great topic. What is the line to be drawn?
Because, like I said, a comedian like myself, sometimes I definitely do have jokes where it's pushing the line on certain aspects, but I also have, like, in my mind, like, damn, do I really want to go that far with it? Like, I know, like, in my mind, like, yeah, I think it's funny as hell because that's what actually happened. But me personally, do I want to say that exactly how it is? I don't know.
So can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Man to man?
Yeah.
And we can leave it after this.
Yeah.
What's stopping you?
You know what? I don't know. I think it's just me overthinking it in my mind. Like, I also like it because it's funny to me. I think it's funny, so I feel like if it's like in my fucked up mind, if I think it's funny, other people might think it's funny too. Now, everybody may not agree with it, but I'm pretty sure I can tell that story and somebody will find it funny.
But if they don't, you know what you tell them after you finish the story? Like, this will make it even more funny.
Okay.
Let's say you throw it out there and they don't say nothing. Right? Oh, y'all didn't think that was funny?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They might just throw it. I mean, oh, so y'all didn't think that was funny? Oh, well, fuck y'all then. You know? And just walk off stage.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That might be funny. I mean, I don't know.
No, that sounds funny to me. I like.
That's funny to me.
If I was in the crowd and I seen that happen, yeah, I would think that would be.
I would do that. I think I would do that. I would write something corny, and then cuss the audience out. Fuck y'all, bitch ass motherfuckers. Motherfuckers ain't gonna laugh at my jokes. Or a temper tantrum.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I don't know. That's pretty good. Shit, we can close it after that. You want to close it?
Yeah, let's
sign it off.
Well, yeah, I'm Chadwick. Glad to be a part of the show now. Y'all hear a lot from me more often, and I'll be back next time.
Yeah, we're going to sign out, y'all. We thank y'all for joining in for another podcast of More Than Just Some Funny Guys. Again, my new co-host. He the star. We're going to Chad the star, because I feel like Chad going to be the one that put us over the top. Chad the star. Chad is like, but no, on a serious note, if y'all haven't seen any of Chad's stuff, I'll come out to the comedy jams, man. Chad does a great job, especially for somebody that's starting. He does a good job. Like, it takes a lot of courage for one to get up on stage. Yeah. Not everybody gonna always like your jokes.
Because, trust me, it's definitely being up. Like, I feel like now, the nerves are gone, but the first couple times up there, it's definitely stressful. Definitely,
it'll mess with you, especially if you ain't never been on stage and then you go to the Hippodrome and the whole bottom section is full.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I ain't think we were gonna like this. So thank you, Chad. Like, you do a great job, bro. I'm gonna tell you that every time I see you.
All right, keep going. It, bro. Same to you. I love to sit out there in the crowd and watch your shows. It's same for you.
Yeah, we see y'all next week, man. Thank you.
Peace.